Welcome to Molecule Monday on Curly Carbocation. If you like short-form chemistry content, please subscribe and stay tuned. Did you know that chemistry has 3 definitions for acids and bases? We first have the Arrhenius definition, the Brønsted-Lowry definition, and the Lewis definition. I also like to think of these as viewpoints rather than definitions, since they allow us a different perspective into each kind of molecule. Starting off with Arrhenius, this has to be an aqueous solution, meaning water is the solvent. An Arrhenius acid produces an H plus in aqueous solution, whereas the base produces an OH minus. H plus is great for mathematics, but it's really unstable, so we will usually see that expressed as H3O plus in solution. Now this is a great starting point, but Brønsted and Lowry had a slightly different viewpoint. They isolated the viewpoint simply to the H plus and saw acids as donating the H plus and bases as receiving an H plus. Simply by focusing on the movement of the H plus, we broaden our view for what we can consider as acids and bases. The Lewis definition allows us to broaden our view so much that we can consider things that are usually nonpolar, such as organic molecules, as acids or bases. For the Lewis definition, the acid is the electron pair acceptor and the base is the electron pair donor. A sneak peek into organic chemistry, the Lewis acid is also called the electrophile and a Lewis base is called a nucleophile. Phileo means love in Greek, one of the definitions at least. So this loves electrons, right, because it's an electron pair acceptor, and this one loves nuclei because the nucleus of an atom is positively charged. And thus electrons which are negatively charged seek that out. By focusing solely on electrons, we are not restricted to only H pluses to know what is an acid or base. Thus, we are not restricted to aqueous solution, such as the Arrhenius definition. To recap, the Arrhenius acid produces H plus and the base produces an OH minus. The Brønsted-Lowry acid donates an H plus and the base receives an H plus. And the Lewis acid accepts an electron pair, whereas the base donates an electron pair. The acid is also called an electrophile, while the base is also called a nucleophile. The book that I've been using since I was in dual enrollment back when I was 16 years old is Chemistry Molecular Approach by Navaldo J. Tro, and this is found on chapter 15, pages 700 through 738 in the 3rd edition. Be sure to share my videos with all the chemistry students who will be needing this help this year. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!